What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about cryptocurrency. Yay! If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, and liking this video. Now, never really thought I'd be doing a video on this, but I have been a part of the Pi network pretty much since launch. I only have 8 people that signed up under me to mine the tokens with me. I never really promoted, but I did have an early access code. But if you're part of the Pi network, you know that it's already gone in the mainnet. And tomorrow, depending on when you watch this video, it's February 19th right now, but February 20th is tomorrow. For me, it will be listed on exchanges. Now, there's a caveat to that, but it'll be listed on exchanges. If you've been part of the Pi network for a good chunk of time, you've seen some IOUs, we're going to air quote those, that have been placed on some of these exchanges, which those kind of represented, if you buy this now, you're going to get this in Pi. And they had jumped up in price all the way up to $200. So people started to speculate that this token was going to be potentially life-changing. Now, this video isn't going to be a price analysis or speculation or anything like that. I certainly hope that we could see a potential high coin, not necessarily something like in the $200 range, but like a $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 Pi token, as that would be very helpful to me and potentially life-changing. But I'm also at the same time prepared to see it maybe be like $2, $3, $1. We're kind of going to go from there. So without further ado, we're going to pull up some stuff. We're going to share some news. We're going to share some of my findings on the Pi network, some really positive things that can hopefully drive this price up to one of those life-changing ranges for some of the little guys like us that have managed to mine a few of the tokens. Remember, always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to join in, mine some free Pi on your mobile device. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Links for that stuff is in the description of this video. Nerdy dude stuff. Before we get going, if you guys like what you see, buy me a beer. Link for that in the description of this video. Check out this page. Always appreciated. Pi Network is a cryptocurrency project that aims to make digital currency mining accessible to everyday users through a mobile app. Unlike Bitcoin and other proof-of-work cryptocurrencies that require significant computing power, Pi Network has a unique consensus algorithm called Stellar Consensus Protocol, or SCP for short, allowing users to mine Pi coins from their smartphones without draining battery life or using excessive resources. This was founded in 2019 by Stanford PhDs. Pi Network has amassed tens of millions of users globally, making it one of the largest crypto communities. Despite years of development, Pi has operated within a closed mainnet phase, meaning tokens couldn't be traded freely on public exchanges until tomorrow. With recent announcements, Pi is now launching on exchanges, marking a major step towards open blockchain integration. The milestone raises key questions about its value, future adoption, whether it can truly revolutionize the digital currency space. Some of the exchanges that will be listing the token will be starting this around 3 a.m. Eastern, my time. It's going to be exchanges like OKX, Bitget, MEXC has announced that they're listing it, HTX, Gate.io, and Bitrue. Now, the only issue is that these are all exchanges that we can't necessarily access here in the US or the UK. The only option that we're going to have here momentarily is going to be on Pionex.us. Now, my other issue with Pionex.us at the moment, A, I'm not familiar with it. B, these are all centralized exchanges. But C, they will only have the ability to trade the Pi token versus USDT. They will not have the ability to deposit the token or withdraw the token right at launch. So that's a little concerning, but it's our only option at the moment. Now, the promising thing is that there is a survey going on right now for Binance, and this could be also huge for adoption. And we'll kind of like segue this topic into more of some of the data and the stuff that I'm going to be going over here. But Binance is huge. So if it goes into Binance, it means we're also going to be able to have access to it on Binance.us. As of right now, there is a survey going on from February 17th to February 27th, listing or asking, should Pi be listed on Binance? And I believe right now on this Binance Square document, it says so far 88% of the voters agree with the listing, while 12% oppose it. Those 12% are probably the ones that didn't, get involved to get the free app or anything to start downloading it. Now, if you want to participate in that survey and say yes or no, regardless of whatever your answer needs to be, the only way to participate is to make sure you have 5 USD in assets, and then each eligible user can cast 1 vote, choosing yes or no whether Pi should be listed. The votes are tracked daily, but Binance states that only valid votes will be counted, meaning users they must maintain that $5 USD throughout the entire voting period. That's from February 17th to February 27th. If you want more information on the token or to keep up with everything, I do recommend jumping over on Reddit into the Pi Network subreddit. That's kind of where I've been lurking over the past couple of days. Now, you can kind of bet yourself buried down a rabbit hole on here with people going with price speculation. Some are saying anywhere from fractions of a penny all the way up to $3,104 or $3,014, like basically what Pi is, like 3.14 repeating, or $3,142, so on and so forth. But there's really a lot of speculation, and we truly don't know. There's been a lot of listings that people have been sharing. So again, it's a rabbit hole you can go down. If you have high expectations for the token price, you'll find someone saying the same thing that you want. If you have low expectations for the token price, you'll find someone saying the same thing that your low expectations are as well. The stuff that I'm finding relevant, and that's giving me promise, and that I'm plugging into ChatGPT on probabilities and scenarios and things that are looking up for us to potentially have a $50 token. I think I just asked it what's the possibility of the token price being over $30 today, which was hilarious. But the thing is I'm looking forward to is I like to find these in the posts of people sharing screenshots of the trending on Pi Network, especially right now. I haven't thought about this token other than mining once every 24 hours on the mobile app, which I know I'm on right now. And if you want to join the mining, it's all free. The link is in the description. If the token price goes bonkers, you're going to earn a little bit each day being on my team. I only have 8 people, so you guys can join. But anyway, I like to see these things where like the top searches on this one was, I think Gate.io was the Pi USDT, over 132,000 searches. Or in crypto forums, the Pi network is one of the top ones that is growing and moving up there. I think the app had become the #1 downloaded on the Google App Store, or the Google Play Store, and the Apple App Store, and like 110,000 members, I think just yesterday alone, downloaded the app. It's got millions of downloads at this point because the hype is now being generated. You can also look at other trends. You can take a look at Google Trend here and see over the past chunk of time that it had low scores of trending and information. But now, as we're getting closer to the Mainnet exchange launches tomorrow, these are the search results are going crazy, and it's just bonkers that all this stuff is now exploding. So you can look at other trends. Pi Network search interest hits record high ahead of the mainnet launch. Like, I'm not going to go over all this, but this is also the trending that I just pulled up, and you could see maintaining a daily average of 110,000 users in the past month. The app added more than 540,000, over 500,000 new users on February 17th alone. So that was 2 days ago. In addition, this is all where I got all the information. I'm just now reiterating it to you guys. Pi community targets Elon Musk for crypto spotlight. Of course, if he mentions it, then that could potentially garner some token price, especially after tomorrow. So it'll just be really interesting to see if we get any more trending, especially with the launch, and if this token price jumps and starts at over $30. It's all people are going to talk about. It's going to be bananas. So a couple things I also wanted to look at is jump over onto CoinMarketCap and just put in the Pi network. Now, right now, there's not going to have anything here until it actually goes mainnet tomorrow. And I think they're all clearing these all out, but if you ever went on CoinMarketCap and you saw where it was showing the highest price was $199 or anything along those lines, it was specifically, this was updated 16 minutes ago, it was specifically Tether co-founder Reeve Collins launches new stablecoin offering yield into whatever. It was specifically just the IOUs for the token. It wasn't the actual token price. These aren't the token prices either, but it wasn't the actual token price. It was the IOUs. So very, very interesting, very, very fun. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Just for all transparency, I have over 1,000 tokens that I had mined. So I even more actually, but I only have about 1,100 available, because if you start the mining process, then you'll be required to KYC, and a lot of people are having some issues with KYC and not getting the invite to do so. But there's actually a checklist of options that you need to do, like link your Facebook, follow their X, just the basic easy stuff, and then you will get access to KYC. And I've heard if you don't have access to KYC right away, change your password, relog back in, and then go into and fire that back up. But I have, out of the 8 people that signed up under me, only 2 people have KYC'd, and so those tokens that were gained because those 2 people were mining and have done KYC have been released, whereas like I have 800 tokens alone that won't be released to me because the users that signed up didn't KYC and they probably haven't used the app, and so those tokens could potentially be burned and lost forever, which is also another indicator that I'm wondering might drive up price on these tokens, especially, and cause scarcity and keep that token value high. I think there's only like 6.2 billion in circulation right now, and all the exchanges have like 110 million that were distributed out to these exchanges to get going for tomorrow. So fun times. This could be a very different video in a week when I finally get back to it, or maybe even on Friday if things are life-changing and we're starting to see like 6 figures. We'll see. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me on X, Discord, Telegram. Leave a comment below. But just to show you right here that with the mobile app and the Pi network, I am mining. You have to trigger the mining every 24 hours. You could set a notification up to remind you that you have to turn your mining on. And I'm getting 0.01 Pi every hour, which is a total of just a fraction below a quarter of a Pi every hour. So just because you could see right there, that little green, maybe, it should get into focus at some point where I'm earning 0.1 Pi and I only have 8 people there. But just to say, let's say the token does happen to be $100 and a quarter of that would be actually 0.01 a day. At 24 would be 0.24. So that'd be $24 a day just to make sure I hit that mine button on my phone. Some people are going to sit there and say, do you really expect to get up to $100 if that's all you need to do? Yes, potentially, maybe. Just if Pi has over 500,000 people that downloaded the app on the 17th, this could be the one token that launches mass adoption, especially with all the global markets. And there's a bunch of stuff more that we can talk about in Pi, but all the global markets are accepting Pi as forms of payment, so on and so forth. I don't want to get into too much of that, but could be exciting times, especially for something that a lot of people had dismissed, including myself. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. I'm O'Price, and we'll see you guys next time.